Water is essential to the daily lives and well-being of the people of Asia, serving as an important source of life, livelihood, and cultural significance. From the bustling cities to the rural countryside, the importance of water can be seen in all aspects of Asian life, shaping the region's economy, religion, and culture, from providing sustenance to crops and livestock to serving as a source of hydropower and recreation. Water is critical to the region's development and prosperity. Whether it is the majestic Ganges River in India, the bustling canals of Bangkok, or the tranquil lakes of Japan, Asia's waterways and water bodies are essential to the fabric of its communities and the daily lives of its people. So what then happens when the continent and its people suddenly fall victim to a water crisis? How does it affect the economy? How did it start? And most importantly, what does it mean to the people? Welcome to Around the World. Today we'll be looking at Asia's water crisis and how it affects them and the world at large. Water is an essential part of the Asian culture. Far beyond its use as a means of sustenance and survival, water is an integral part of who they are and have been for many years. In many parts of Asia, water holds great spiritual significance and is considered sacred, with many religious rituals and ceremonies being held at rivers, lakes, and other bodies of water. The significance of water in Asian life is reflected in its rich and diverse cultural traditions, from the traditional dragon boat races in China to the vibrant floating markets in Southeast Asia. The importance of water to Asia cannot be overstated, and it remains an essential part of the region's way of life, shaping its past, present, and future. And although the continent has a strong connection to water and all it may stand for, the people of the continent face a scary and dire problem, as Asia has found itself in a water crisis. The Asian water crisis refers to the widespread shortage of clean water and proper sanitation facilities in many countries throughout Asia. This crisis affects both urban and rural populations and has serious implications for public health, agriculture, and overall economic development. Contrary to many opinions, the Asian water crisis refers to an ongoing problem of water scarcity and lack of access to clean water and proper sanitation in many countries in Asia. It cannot be viewed as a specific event with a defined start and end date. Rather, it is a persistent issue that has been affecting the region for many years and continues to be a major challenge today. With the severity of the crisis can vary from country to country and even within regions, but it remains a pressing issue that requires attention and action from governments, organizations, and individuals. So what exactly caused this water crisis? The Asian water crisis is a multifaceted problem that threatens the livelihoods of millions of people across the region. It is caused by a perfect storm of rapid population growth, industrialization, climate change, poor water management, a lack of investment in infrastructure, mismanagement, and corruption. With the population growing at a breakneck pace, many countries in Asia are struggling to keep up with the demand for water. The increasing number of people puts a strain on water resources and makes it difficult to ensure everyone has access to clean and safe water. However, that is not all. As the industrialization and urbanization of many countries in Asia have led to a host of other problems. Factories and cities are major sources of water pollution, which degrades the quality of water resources and makes it difficult to provide safe and clean drinking water. These factories and industries make the heartbeat of the Asian continent, and sadly have also become its cancerous tumor, as it also contributes to climate change, which happens to be another major contributor to the water crisis. Changes in precipitation patterns and rising temperatures have disrupted water availability and caused droughts and water scarcity in some areas. This might seem minute, but is particularly worrying as it exacerbates the already dire situation in many parts of Asia. To top it all off, poor water management practices such as over-extraction of groundwater and a lack of proper water distribution systems have also contributed to the crisis, as inefficient water management practices only serve to exacerbate the situation and make it even more difficult to ensure everyone has access to clean and safe water. Unfortunately, many countries in Asia lack the investment and resources necessary to build and maintain adequate water supply and sanitation systems. This exacerbates the water crisis and makes it even more difficult to ensure everyone has access to clean and safe water. And the sad cherry on this sad cake is the fact that mismanagement and corruption in the water sector are also major contributors to the water crisis. See, poor planning and ineffective allocation of resources only serve to make the situation worse, exacerbating the water crisis and making it even more difficult to ensure everyone has access to clean and safe water. So what does this crisis mean to the people of Asia who are dependent on the water and the world at large? The Asian water crisis has far-reaching implications for the people of Asia, who depend on water for their daily needs and for the world at large. For those who are directly affected by the crisis, it means limited access to clean and safe water for drinking, agriculture, and other basic needs. This can sadly lead to serious health problems, decreased agricultural productivity, and even economic hardship. In areas where water scarcity is particularly severe, it can lead to migration and conflict over limited water resources. This can have a destabilizing effect on communities and exacerbate existing social, economic, and political tensions. The impacts of the Asian water crisis also have global implications. With Asia being home to over half the world's population, a widespread and persistent water crisis in the region has the potential to impact global food security, economic stability, and political stability. However, many believe the worst is yet to come, as it is believed the effects of the water crisis in Asia are likely to be felt more acutely in the coming years as the region continues to urbanize and industrialize, putting even greater demands on already strained water resources. So is there a solution to this deep-seated problem, or is Asia doomed to a life of poor water supply? The Asian water crisis is a complex issue that demands a comprehensive solution. With rapid population growth, industrialization, and climate change exacerbating the problem, it is vital that the underlying causes of the crisis be addressed. Fortunately, there are a number of steps that can be taken to mitigate the crisis and secure a future of clean and safe water for all in Asia. One key solution is to improve water management practices. This requires the adoption of sustainable practices, such as reducing water waste and conserving resources. In addition, investing in infrastructure and ensuring everyone has access to clean and safe water are crucial. This means building new water supply and sanitation systems and improving the existing infrastructure. Another important aspect of solving the Asian water crisis is addressing pollution. This requires stricter regulations and enforcement mechanisms to reduce water pollution from industrial and urban sources. Meanwhile, addressing the impacts of climate change is also critical, as reducing greenhouse gas emissions and increasing water conservation and storage can ensure sustainable water management in the region. To fully address the water crisis, reducing corruption and mismanagement in the water sector is also essential. This will ensure effective planning and allocation of resources, ensuring that everyone in Asia has access to the water they need. The Asian water crisis is a complex issue that requires a multifaceted solution. But despite the challenges, it is important to remember that there is hope. By improving water management practices, investing in infrastructure, addressing pollution, and reducing corruption, we can ensure a future of clean and safe water for all in Asia. It will take time, effort, and investment to fully address the water crisis, but the future of Asia and the world depends on it. We cannot afford to wait any longer, for the health and well-being of current and future generations are at stake. So let us come together and take action. Let us be the change that we wish to see in the world and work towards a brighter and more sustainable future. So what do you think about the Asian water crisis? Let us know in the comments below if you have any amazing solutions for the water crisis, or if you know of any innovations that just might make life easier for the Asians. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the video. Until next time, bye!